Welcome back to the Copa Virginia. My name is Charles DiGisco, joined in the booth alongside Josh Weinstock and Maine Miller. This is the final in the no-gi male adult advanced absolute between Raiden Keller and Brian Nielson.
Let's see what happens. We've got two big gentlemen. Raiden made short work of his match in the semifinals, and so far what we've seen of Brian, he's gone the distance each time.
Yeah, potentially that's going to play a factor here going in. We've seen Raiden have much more mat time in the last couple of matches, especially being the slightly smaller of the two gentlemen in the absolute. We potentially could see that leveraged against him.
You know, and the other thing we saw too is both guys they always had the size advantage, and obviously Raiden's a bit bigger, but these are the two biggest guys here in the advanced absolute, and I wonder how that will affect their game plans going forward, if they'll end up in more neutral positions, or if one of the guys like Brian, who had been wrestling this whole time, will opt to butt scoot or take a seat and work from there.
Let's see where it goes. From the tie-up, we'll be able to tell what Brian's game plan is from there. If he ties up and doesn't feel comfortable because he is the shorter of the two competitors, he may elect to pull guard and work from underneath and attack the legs. But as we've seen from Raiden, he's adept in the leg lock game, so it might not be the best decision.
You know, one thing worth noting, in these tournament formats, you get so many different looks, you have so many different styles, so pretty quickly you have to change your game plan. If you go to tie up with somebody and you're like, okay, this guy clearly has wrestled, he's got a lifelong experience of wrestling or judo or some top pressure, some top game, you know you're going to want to change your style up to avoid that situation.
And coupled with that, in the absolute divisions, you don't know what kind of body style you're going to get. Are you going to get a guy that has a game that is predicated for smaller guys or much larger guys? So that's really why I enjoy these advanced absolute divisions, because pretty much all submissions are illegal, and you get a big difference between what guys' game plans will be, and you see people potentially modulating their game plan as they go through a match. It's just very interesting to talk about.
So we have a corner ref here. It seems we're going IBJJF style. We got two chair refs and the center ref. For our finals match, both competitors are called to the mat. Let's get ready to go.
And once we get that big check out there, I think we get more staff here watching the match.
Here we go, 7 minutes. Brian staying light on his feet right now, going through that feeling out process, trying to figure out if he wants to be up top fighting this giant man.
Raiden does a really good job here of closing that distance, getting that nice tight overhook. Because he's so much taller, he's able to just punch over top of that arm and go under and hook. Or go over and hook.
Arm, leg drag, right on the single. He's got it tight. Elects to pull down, goes immediately for the leg though, gives up the two. He can turn, if he follows through and turns, that's, ooh.
Very tight heel hook here. From Raiden.
Oh, I thought Raiden cleared it. He might roll through, but if he rolls out, that's a potential of losing points or a disqualification.
And we're gonna reset.
Corner referee started to stand up. I wasn't sure if he was going to signal for the DQ or not. Oh, okay, we've elected to go with the 2 points and not look for the...
I think that's reasonable. You had intelligent defense that happened to involve rolling that direction. There was matted area in that direction. I think it's a very, very good reset there from the ref.
I'm glad we're not ending this final on a disqualification as well.
And really good adjustments from Brian, switching legs and maintaining that control, even when I thought Raiden was already escaped.
We're going to go into the TV here in a moment.
Brian staying tight, defending the full mount position. He had elected to go to the bottom.
Yeah, this is the first pull we've seen from Raiden in his earlier matches, looking like he's deciding not to engage in the wrestling and potentially...
Brian, but yes.
Brian.
That's why we're here. Teamwork makes the dream work. And we're starting back in the position, not 100% sure. And Brian electing to go to his side and going back to the exact position, not trying to posture.
Looks like he wants that inversion for that same heel hook again.
He's got an excellent step over. Anytime someone's legs go through, he steps through and gets to that heel hook position. Raiden tries to big guy him and get through.
Almost does there. Now we see Raiden entering on the heel hook.
Pulls him on top. Let's see what Brian elects to do to defend. Tap.
He's got it.
Excellent reversal of position, and Raiden stretching out and getting the heel hook.
And Raiden Keller is our no-gi male adult advanced absolute champ for the day.